What role does rent control play in the regional housing crisis?
I think rent control is vital to preserve and maintain as part of our regional housing crisis. As you know, in Los Angeles County in general, we have an income inaffordability issue and a large gap in affordable housing. And a lot of that was due to the fact that the redevelopment agencies dissolved in 2012, and thus every year since then we've been having less availability, less new affordable housing units come on the market. In Santa Monica, it's really important that rent control is maintained in order to afford the stability for these rent control tenants, the same stability that you would be afforded with home ownership. For example, when a rent controlled tenant comes to their unit, they're able to predict into the future minimal increases in their rent every month, as opposed to someone who would not be under rent control, where the rent could increase exponentially. We have tenants who have lived here for dozens of years, and they wouldn't be able to live here if it weren't for rent control. If we didn't have rent control, simply put, you would have less stability in this community and less diversity, because you would have the middle class and the senior population who is counting on that stability of rent control, unable potentially to afford their units. Especially with seniors who are on a fixed income, it's really important that we afford them dignity to be able to age in place, to be able to live in the community that they've lived their entire lives, and know that they're going to be able to live out the rest of their life in Santa Monica. As affordable housing continues to diminish in this city, it's really important that as an alternative to that we do have rent control, and that we are affording protections to our rent controlled tenants, and also affording some sort of stability and planning for the future. As you know, as the economy continues to recover, it's been much more difficult to afford units in Santa Monica, and with the dissolution of the redevelopment agencies, there's been less affordable housing, which is why preserving and maintaining rent control is so important.